and then also nobody minds drawing cards, and then once you reach the point where you have like, what the hell? The stream is still dead? I don't believe it. Kann es sein, dass der Stream dead ist?
Ich weiß es nicht.
Ey, was ist denn mit dem Stream? Er ist einfach offline? Okay, guck mal nach, was da los ist. Ah,
Okay, welcome back. So, as I just said, if you notice the keyword, you will win so many Tamoglyphs. I just said it 1 minute ago. If you heard it, just do it.
What was it, the keyword? Okay, sweet. Very well played. Nice humor here. In the meantime, we were discussing the merits of Bring to Light Scapeshift. It's a deck that really sounds pretty amazing. Against Alexander Kurt's burn strategy, though, I think Michael Steinecke should be really in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
He gets land from the Goblin Guide, but still, it's so sad. He's on the draw. Goblin Guide already connecting with his face. Die Live-Tour ist natürlich 18. So yeah, we will see a pretty swift match. Michael Steinecke trying to stem the bleeding as best as he could. Probably be looking for this bolt here. Trying to get rid of that
Yeah.
Goblin Guide, but
He has to discard for the turn because Goblin got him a card, but Michael couldn't play a card.
oh, that is so sad. Did he discard though? What did he discard?
I think he discarded Stomping Ground.
Ah, that could be.
Yeah, I don't see any chance for Michael to win this game 1.
No, there's
He-
just
he
so
doesn't have
much
Pyroclasm.
damage. Like what? Is he even if he had Pyroclasm? Look at that! Just like the sheer damage that he's taking right now, will be. He is already. Well, maybe if he had Pyroclasm, would be pretty cool. But still, just against this type of Scapeshift deck, there is just really little way for Scapeshift to stop the burn flying off the top of your deck into the general direction of their face. They can try to counter it, but Remand is crap. You would just play it right away on the 1-mana spell. Same thing with Cryptic Command. Okay, it neutralizes it, but it cost you your whole turn almost. And just against pretty much this kind of goldfish situation is ideal for burn decks like this. And Michael Steinecke, I just don't think he can get that kill in time. Burn easily looking to goldfish him like turn 4 or 5 or something, where that is really Michael Steinecke's earliest that he can make it happen.
Yeah, he needs Sakura Pride Welder now, followed up by Hunting Wilds for the ramp.
Yeah, he would need like for sure Elder and then fucking some more into more ramp to even be able to escape this before he's dead. He now plays the Sakura. We'll get him like some
It will get him 2 or 3 lives.
little reprieve. Yeah, Remand sometimes even worse than just letting it resolve. Sakura Tribeller from the top, of course, gets to be shuffled away now. He's just chump-licking the Goblin Guide. The reflection, unfortunately, is still not seemingly fixed, but we will...
I think it's gotten better, but
Yeah, but what is this? I don't
Boros Charm.
know. No, I mean the light all of a sudden, but whatever. Yes, Boros Charm.
Boros Charm to give Monastery Swift here +1/+1 for the Prowess trigger.
Yeah, and 4 into his face.
Or just 4 into his face because that's more damage. That makes more
Yeah,
sense.
for sure. I mean, the prowess would trigger anyway. Yeah, man.
Yeah, 4 damage is probably the better choice here. Yeah, Michael is in real problems here. He has no chance to gain life and can do only a few blockers. But in 2 or 3 turns, it's over. I don't see Michael winning this anymore.
Yeah, man, we got even more possible solutions for this glare issue, though. Apparently, we now got specific lighting that should prevent this. If we have a little more time, like after this match, we will just probably not show the Highlander match or whatever we would have going on after this. But instead, we will just take a couple minutes off to rig up a better setup, and then hopefully, fucking finally at some point, we will be able to see every card that's on the table. For now, though, there's not much to see. Little red creatures massaging Michael Steinecke's face. really no way for him to get to this like 7 mana that he would need to combo kill Alexander Cool with Scape Shift. It's just not possible. Like I said, he just has almost zero interaction, and the Goldfish is just so easy to burn down. Alexander Cole almost 100% to win from the point on where he played the Golden Guide. There was no coming back.
So
you
do
really
we
would need a crappy hand.
do we want to look at the sideboard yet? Yes.
Oh yeah, so there is definitely, now is this time. We will see. What can he even do? Alexander Cole probably not needs a sideboard a lot.
Yeah, what can Michael do to survive this storm? He has a Dispel, maybe to counter a Lightning Bolt.
For sure, we can see he can
Definitely Obstinate Ballots.
bring 3 Obstinate Ballots for sure. 2 Dispel are coming
I
in.
can see Anger of Gods because he saw many creatures.
I don't know about Anger of God, but he only has 1, so maybe yeah. What about... No, that's pretty much
Obstinate
it. What is
Ballots
Crumble
and
to
Anger
us?
of Gods. So
Ah, yeah, right. Okay, so yeah, I would definitely...
Obstinate Ballot
Yeah.
and maybe Anger of Gods. And
For sure,
what can he
3
take
Bale of 2
out?
Dispel. What he can take out really crap Remand.
Remand, maybe Bring to Light because it's too slow.
No.
It gets Bring to Light is Obstinate Ballot.
It's also
So he
it's
keeps
also
it.
Scape Shift, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
so
it's
he
just a win.
keeps the Bring to Light in.
He would keep this, I guess. He should.
Yeah, Remand, maybe Worldly Council or Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah, pretty wicked. There is... What is he going to take out? Probably... Yeah, Remand, Cryptic Command, not the most optimal. 4 Remand can go for sure.
Yeah,
Bring in 3 Bailout, 1 Dispel, and then you need like more slots for 1 Dispel, 1 Anger of the Gods, let's say. Like 2 Cryptic Command. Yeah, because...
that's fine. And keep 2 Cryptic Command in. Cryptic
Yeah, you
Command
can-
is
you can-
generally
you can-
too slow in this matchup.
It is, but on the other hand, it's one of the few cards that actually interacts, right? Because even no matter how crappy it is to Cryptic Command that Bolt, it's probably even worse to not Cryptic Command that Bolt, right? So sort of, it's not really like the options are any better.
Yeah, and what can Alexander bring? In his
Okay.
sideboard he has Core Firewalker, Deflecting Palm, Destructive Revelry, Bust to Exile, Rending Volley, and Searing Blood. I don't
Okay,
see
so-
him sideboarding anything.
No, he really won't.
Maybe Deflecting Palm for Searing Blaze?
It does what again? It's like
Deflecting Palm is prevent the damage dealt to...
target and you just deal it to their face instead.
Exactly.
Okay.
And
That's pretty awesome,
I
though.
can imagine he takes out Searing Blaze, the card that deals damage to player and creature.
Oh yeah, Searing Blaze for sure is gonna go out. So maybe at this point, Deflecting Palm is gonna be a little better. If he can deflect, no,
Yeah.
he can't even deflect that much.
He can deflect a
He actually,
Obstinate Ballot block, anything.
He
Or maybe the
actually-
last Valakut trigger.
maybe so.
It's better than Searing Blaze. That's my idea.
Yeah, Kaiser Magus, well explained. That's exactly how it is. We're trying to reach the wider audience. Also, why not do it in English, right?
Yeah, while
Good
we
practice for me, anyway.
while they play a sideboard, let me tell you once more about what this tournament is. Every end of the year or beginning of the year, JK Entertainment organizes a huge tournament of 200 to 400 players. Today we have 360 players. 260 of that is modern for the big prize of 4 foil Tarmogoyf for first place. And the other 100 play Highlander or 100 cards Singleton as you call it.
Yo. Okay. Yeah, interestingly enough, okay, Alexander Cole, 4 Skullcrack main, no additional effects in the sideboard. Probably really just taking out the Searing Blaze. Or maybe not, yeah, although Deflecting Palm is also really crap, like, I could even see him bring in like Core Firewalker actually. Do you gain life from your own red spells or only from the opponent's?
Any player.
Any player? Yeah, then that's actually a good idea because it doesn't die to the removal and it makes it take even longer for Michael Steinecke to kill him with the Scape Shift. Right? He can be like easily at 19 life then all the time so that he would need 8 then for sure. Ah yeah, that's a Deflecting Palm, sweet.
Yeah,
exactly this.
It will prevent only 1 damage.
Only to you though, yeah.
It will prevent only 1 Valakut
it will
trigger.
prevent 3
So
damage,
Deflecting
yeah.
Palm.
Deflecting Palm is really like the most situational in Lava Spike of all time.
Yeah.
If that is the case. Because that is not going to do anything ever.
Yeah, what will Searing Blaze do?
I'm telling you, Core Firewalker is going to be the thing. I will be really surprised.
Because it gets a creature, and
Yeah.
that a creature that survives Anger of Gods or
Indeed,
Pyroclasm.
it's a dude, it survives his removal, and it will keep you above 18 lives, so you have even one more turn.
Yeah, okay.
So I think that should really it's good. Like the best option, like Path to Exile, probably not that good. Maybe you could bring him in kind of like maybe one. And then Rending Volley, obviously, no. Searing Blood, neither. Destructive Revelry, yeah, what are you going to disenchant? So... Oh yeah, totally. Deflecting Palm is really nice, just not at all in this matchup. I would -4 Searing Blaze and +3 Firewalker, +1 Path to Exile. Just to anticipate that Baloth, kind of maybe path it out of the way, whatever. It's still going to be better than Searing Blaze either way. But also, I just wouldn't be very worried. Because what's going to happen here, man? Nothing. This is up to a blazing start. Michael Steinecke, though, out of the gates. Just has all the ramp. Ja, da noch rein auch. Wenn die was fragen.
Yeah.
Sweet. Alexander Cole now, just, again, a little more worried maybe that now he doesn't have this much time. Yeah, Pirako, only one trigger. Next time, indeed, the Valakut will just deal 3 damage to Michael's face one time only instead of Alexander, and then that's it. Monastery Swiftspear. Oh, no Prowess trigger. This is really not the most amazing beatdown you could imagine. Alexander Kohl. That's really like the kind of way where he might be able to get trapped after sideboarding. He does run 14 creatures, so if he just doesn't draw a lot of burn and just draws a bunch of guys and then is forced to overextend into like the lucky Anger of the Gods or whatever. Yeah, well. Grim Lavamancer now. Where is this coming from? Oh, it was in his deck all along. Okay. Yeah, Grim Lavamancer, pretty lame. Oh, no second land. Yeah. This is how you die when you're Alexander Cole. He has 20 lands, so it's not like he's running some sort of ultra low curve situation right here. Oh yeah, Utanak, by the way, we allowed this. We saw this happening in Vienna, where all of a sudden it was just like, no, the event is not open for anyone under 18 years of age. And people traveled. Some kid even came from the US, and it was like his fucking birthday present to just play in the GP, and he couldn't play. It was really sad. Just like good guys, Benjamin Leitner and stuff. It was really like in the Rookie of the Year race, he couldn't attend. It was pretty crap. And this whole gambling issue, we've seen this with poker. The problem is that the legislators, they're just too kind of not in the like you would need somebody who's really a good lawyer. Oh, Abyssal Baloth coming down. Keeping Michael Steinecke at over 20 life. Now this is looking excellent for him. There is no way, like by now, this is exactly what he needed. Alexander Kor stumbling every which way. Just having all small dorks, no land, no pressure. Michael Steinecke easily, bunch of ramp. Obstinate Baloth totally erecting the wall. Really crappy for him in this game. But then there is always game 3, and in game 3, man, if that Goblin Guide attacks across the empty board again turn 1, that's going to be it. So for now, Michael Steinecke enjoying this breathing room. He gets to show off his, whatever, deck skill. Attacking for 4, yeah. What a luxury. Oh, another Baloth.
Yeah. Game 3 will be different again, I guess, because
Okay, nice.
because Alexander being on the play puts more pressure on Michael than he has this turn, this game. So game 3 will probably be favorable for Alexander again, especially if he gets the second land.
Yeah, but look at how much work Michael had to do in this game to just be in the same spot that basically Alexander Cole had in game 1 with just the turn 1 Goblin Guide. Like, as soon as that happened, it was exactly as over as it is over right now, only in the other direction. Obstinate Baloth's not getting cracked. Okay, just to clear this up for everyone, best of 3 means that the first person to win 2 matches, like 2 games, is the winner of the match. if there is draws, they will not be counted. So actually, if you have like 1-1-1, then the best of 3 will still not be done. So it's the first to 2 wins. Draws would not count, yeah. So there is this. Anyway, for all intents and purposes, best of 3 and whoever wins 2 first is equal unless there is draws. Anyway, still no land for Alexander Kohl. Not that it matters that much. Like, if he would draw it now, that wouldn't make a difference either. Because Michael Steinecke, poised to just draw the escape shift at any point to win, he doesn't have it now. Yeah, burn deck, like, 11 turns away from winning this. Probably by then is almost mathematically guaranteed for Michael Steinecke to come up with that escape shift. But I'm still really worried for Michael for game 3. A really nice dude, by the way. Pretty innovative deck builder. He built like mono red Devotion Goblins in Modern, and that was an awesome deck with Boyta's Leech and stuff. Oh, it was sweet. He made the GP Day 2 with it and everything. So this guy, he kind of knows how to play, and he's a good dude. So I'm rooting for him, but it does not look good for him. I must say that I really like Burn for this kind of competitive events. It just gives you a lot of time to go out, catch some fresh air. Like, you don't want to be sitting in this hall with 300 dudes all the time and whatever, just grinding into the extra turns with your like blue, white, red control Splinter Twin. Yeah, man, Sir Flunky 2 got it right, dude. You just kind of play Burn for like 5 minutes and you hang out again. How boring is that? Yeah, man. Alexander Kohl clearing. Oh, Cryptic Command. Come on, bounce the Bailoff. Be greedy. Just bounce it to your hand, draw a card. I want to see it. Oh, yeah, he is doing it. I knew it. The greed. But he can just totally... I can understand, man. Nothing is going on. He will just untap and play it again.
Kannst du auf eine andere Schuhe gehen?
Ja, wieso?
Damit ich beides gleichzeitig durchmache.
Ach so. Yeah, still though, it's an interesting point. I guess he should have just used the Lavamancer whatever chance he got. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe he wanted to combine it with some sort of spell. Because really, at this point, Alexander only wins. Like if Michael maybe he doesn't even have Scapeshift anymore. Where now if he can kill those Bailoffs off, he might actually have a chance to just like live forever. And just keep top decking those burns. Oh. Michael really in insane life totals right now. Although, Alex, look at his hand. He almost got it anyway. Like, if he could just play all the cards right now, that would be quite a lot of damage, man. This, like I'm saying, if you can just keep Michael from killing him. On the other hand, the Valakuts are on the table. Michael really unfortunate not to draw any more like Shocklands, instead having to make do with Island, Mountain, Forest. Because there will come a time, or even if you do manage to kill this, the Valakut will just kill you manually. Yeah, also that, as soon as if Scapeshift could be brought to light, that would be it. Alexander Kohl really wondering like what he can still do even. Yeah, Lightning Helixing the face, okay. But it's not super good. This is just not good. We're really just waiting until finally Michael Steinecke draws something to close this out. He is like so far away from dying. Alexander with no choice but to try to whittle him down. Of course, it's just not going to work out. interesting spot. Alexander Cole is about to read the Valakut. That's how you know what's up. He's worried those 5 mountain threshold is going to be reached any day now, and then it doesn't really matter whether there's escape shift or no, because every mountain will just flat shoot for 3 on 2 targets. This Sakura Tribe Elder, though, really probably closing it out now, allowing Michael Steinecke. Oh no, he doesn't have like a plains or anything. He cannot fetch the 4th color. STE not gonna do it. Oh no, never mind, he has Swamp. Way in the other place in the deck list. So he has Swamp, he can get the Swamp with sacrifice the Tribe Elder for Swamp and just get the BTL. And that's it for game 2. Cryptic Command, I don't know if I would have even played that. Because like, although I guess you already showed the other one anyway. But like at this point, you might as well just let everything happen and kill him next game. And kill him and don't give him all the info for next game. That would be my play. Shows him another command. Maybe he only has 2. What's this? Did he take out the Swamp? Maybe he did. This is pretty crazy because he has Swamp in his deck list. I don't know what happened to it.
Auch mal mit den Leuten die Sonne im Chat schreiben, ob das Glänzen ein bisschen besser geworden ist.
Man sieht doch, wie es ist.
Ist etwas besser geworden?
Ja, ist schon etwas besser geworden.
Ja, frag sie trotzdem mal.
Yeah, guys, so how about the glare now? Like, from my perspective, it looks like you can at least recognize all the cards. The glare seems to be not really totally blanking out cards. So I hope you guys can still get it. Yeah, man, Cryptic Command, it just couldn't be sideboarded out. Michael Steinecke didn't have enough sideboard to bring in. Only like 2 Dispel, 3 Aloth, maybe 1 Anger of the Gods. You will have to leave at least 2 Cryptic Command. Because you want to take out all the Remand, it's even worse. Because like remanding a 1-drop never gonna do anything. Although maybe it would have been better on the play actually to just kind of cycle, because Cryptic Command is so crap also. I don't know. Like now, yeah, maybe on the draw, I don't know. It's just awkward either way. Which kind of always, why I like to make sure that people should just have a list of how to sideboard against like any matchup they expect. But it's too many people that just construct the sideboard as an afterthought. You will have people that will be like, yo, dude, check out my sweet deck list. I just brewed it. And they will be posting you like 60 cards. And you're wondering, yeah, but what is in the sideboard? The sideboard is part of the deck integral. And if you just don't regard it, then you end up in situations like this, where you're like, okay, for Cryptic Command, for Remand is all good and well, but against those aggro strategies, what are you going to do? Because you got to have something to bring in, and there is just nothing. And, okay, maybe you're like, well, against Burn, I just give up, by the way. That is one thing that you could do. I'm guessing the Bailoffs, though, might be better than other cards then. Or maybe they have out enough. I don't know. Either way, it makes sense. Like, when you think about it, it's... While Michael just cannot sideboard out Cryptic Command in this matchup, it also probably just wouldn't be wise to be able to sideboard it out. Because the matchup looks so crappy that, like, no matter... You would need to sideboard so many cards just to be favored against this. That, like, it just wouldn't be worth it for the other matchups. Here, it's just Michael Steinecke. He can just try to rely on RNG, hope that the inconsistency of Burn will carry him, will make him not produce too much of a nice hand. Yeah, the Burn guy even worse. I'm wondering if we're going to see the core Firewalker. Yeah, Ataka Command. I would like that. See that in the Burn deck. Why isn't it First Splash? It would be a pretty cool card. But maybe they just, I don't know.
Wir können wieder Platz machen.
Ja, ach, jetzt ist sie auch wieder gemacht. Nice. Andererseits, achso, du musst ja noch so eintippen. Aber trotzdem, weiß ich auch nicht. Egal. Okay, man, the players are shuffling it up now. Like I'm saying, this is unfortunately not particularly awesome to watch. Like, the most interesting part of the match is going to be now, is Alexander Gohl going to keep his hand? We shall see his hand, and if it's nice, then God help Michael Steinecke, because I don't see like what kind of counter nut draw he is going to have. He definitely needs like turn 3 Bailoff, for sure. Turn 4 is probably not even going to be enough. Turn 3 might not even be enough. It looks like Alexander Gohl has kind of a sketchy hand. He doesn't have, he has any land? Does he have land? Does he have no land?
No land.
No, he has to ship it. There is no land. Unfortunately.
No land inside.
We don't know about Michael Steinecke. Is he mulliganing as well? Or is he just mulling it over?
Yeah, he
What he should
mulligans
do?
as well.
He mulligans as well. Okay.
Yeah. So both players go to 6 and get to scry.
Still better than both players being at 7. The new, love the new Scry mulligan rule, by the way. Really makes for so much better matches. It's always a shame when RNG gets to decide who's the winner. And the Scry really mitigates it a lot. I got the pleasure to test this mechanic a few times by now. And I must say, it's just such a huge relief.
Yeah, Searing Blaze is still in, mainly because Alexander doesn't have cards in his sideboard to board in.
I'm telling you, he should have gone with Core Firewalker. It's way crappier than Searing Blaze.
On the other hand, Searing Blaze can still deal 3 damage to Michael. Just targets Sakura Tribe Elder and the player.
okay.
The Sakura Tribe Elder will be sacrificed,
but it's still 3
Searing
damage.
Blaze still resolves because 1 target is still legal. So it's not too bad.
Yeah, but still, man, Core Firewalker isn't horrible either. On the other hand, like in game 2, we really almost didn't see anything. Like, Molten Rain? No, the dude doesn't have it. That would be so
doesn't have
good.
sideboard Molten Rain.
Yeah,
Yes.
White Leyline? Oh, holy shit. Okay, anyway. The Mulligan. Is the Mulligan worse for Escape Shift? What would you say?
I think it's worse because with less cards, Escape Shift can do the same. But with less cards, Burn will need 1 turn more.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, the Mulligan for Escape Shift, actually, I think, like, basically with Escape Shift, you really want the Burn deck to go down as low as possible. If the kind of you have to go down as well, of course, not ideal, but you still better be in this situation than if everybody had 7 cards. Because if the, like I said, if the Burn guy keeps it, there is like nothing you can do, almost. He would have so much Burn. He would have such nice hand, big pressure in the beginning, and there would just be no way. And now, though, for the Michael, the 1 less card really makes way less difference. For Alexander, it's like 2 damage already, right? Basically, if the average card in your deck is 2 damage, then every mulligan from Alexander is like 2 more life for Michael, right? Yeah. And then he just kind of have to piece it together with the less cards, which shouldn't be that big of a problem when you have more turns. Because like in the end...
Yeah, all Michael needs is land drops and 4 mana spells. And Alexander needs any card, any spell.
It's actually just that Alexander's deck is just so homogeneous, I would say, that unless he just mulligans himself to death, there is almost no way for him to not win at this point. Because it doesn't matter that if he has less cards, then that means Michael gets to live more turns. But on the other hand, if Michael also has less cards, then he will need to live more turns. And in the end, it's a wash. And this is I don't know about this hand, man. What does he have? Like 4 land and 2 burn or something?
4 lands, Goblin Guide, and a burn spell.
Ah, Goblin Guide and a burn spell. Sick. Okay, he lets it ride.
Yeah, what can he do? He can't mulligan this to 5.
I don't know, man. Like, I know that there's different styles. I remember talking to Kai Buddha all the time. He would just keep everything, man. He was like, yo, dude, look. 7 is more than 6. Think about it. And I was like, okay, that sounds wise. And then the other people, though, like Martin Yuza, they like almost, it seems that they mulligan just because 5 is better than 6. I don't know why. They're just like, yeah, man. And they just think they should have all these... what was I about to say? I got distracted by this Escape Shift comment. Anyway, yeah, it's not that bad, yeah, but probably, like I'm saying, the only chance is, though, if Alexander just doesn't get that good hand. It's going to happen often enough, but particularly now, where we know that it's 1-1 and Alexander is on the play, Escape Shift is really disadvantaged. And Michael can be glad to escape with his life at this point. I don't know if it's going to happen.
Yeah, what Michael needs here is Sakura Tribe Elder and Obstinate Ballot. Against Alexander's hand, that may be enough.
Ah, yeah, here. Oh, yeah, definitely. Michael can get that turn 3 Baloth. That will be sweet.
Yeah, that's all he needs. It's nothing nothing crazy. And
No,
something
it's pretty reasonable. It's like
Yeah.
the nut draw for him in this situation. Basically, turn 3 Baloth, that's the absolute best thing you can do. And if you can get it, then you're in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
If you can't, like if you do, it just absorbs so much, they will have to burn it 2 for 1. You also get 4 life, so it's like plus 10 life or something. Plus the block, or whatever. It's, you know, they either have to pair like a creature with burn, which is really great, or double burn it, but then like either way, it's just
any
soaks
burn
up
spell that
horrendous
goes on
damage.
creatures and not on Michael's face is good for Michael.
Oh no, bro, nothing's wrong with Mulligan to 6. I'm just saying, like, you'd rather not do it, and particularly the one that Alexander has right now, it's just not a good hand.
It was the right decision to keep this 6 hand.
It's tough, man, I'm telling you. I'm sure that there is players that are way better than me that would tell you that you should have mulliganed this. And there is players that are way better than me that would tell you that you should keep this. So, but it's not clear-cut at all. Like, you could have gone on to 5 either way. You lose to 0 land hand. The question is if you prefer, like, 1 land hand. Because 1 land hand is pretty likely to get on 5. There's, like, no way you get 4 land hand. So, of course, you will, like, if you mulligan into 3 land, 2 spells, then you'll be, like, in the same spot. I'm just thinking that with burn, every card less that you have, it just directly translates into less damage. Like in other decks, you can pretty much say, okay, I'm just going to not, like whatever, I'm not going to get this one card, but it doesn't matter, like the other cards are going to be good enough. In burn, no. It's just like a linear increase in damage that you can put out. And therefore, the more cards you have, the better it is. If you discount land. Of course, if you get flooded, then even with 7 cards, if you just hit too many lands, it's not going to be that good. You just want to maximize those burns.
Yeah, in the burn matchup, any spell is it's the same. It does not matter if it's Lava Spike or Rift Bolt. They all do the same stuff. So 4 lands is pretty much.
Yo, so right now, doesn't go for this. Didn't he have one more Goblin Guide that he just drew? Why didn't he go with it? Maybe he just doesn't want to overextend into that mass removal. Rather steadily grinding him with that 1 Goblin Guide? I don't know. I don't know about this. Why didn't he play the other one? Does he have another one? Or was it Lavamancer maybe? Yeah, Alexander Cole already so out of gas. That Lightning Bolt on his drop. Also always so crucial if you can get rid of that 1 creature. Although now, we're still seeing Alexander Cole. He has stuff on board. If Michael Steinecke can't deal with this, he's far away from Scapeshift. And I don't know if there is a Baloth. Oh, there really doesn't seem to be much of anything in Michael's hand.
He just drew an island.
His hand is full of land. This is pretty abysmal for him. He's going to take so much damage.
Here's Anger of Gods.
Oh, he does? Then he's not going to take
So
a
it
lot
was
of damage.
right by Alexander to not play the Goblin Guide now.
Okay, sweet. If he was playing around that Anger of the Gods, that is such a lucky call, because we know he only has 1. But he does have it.
Usually the Scapeshift decks have more of that kind.
Yeah.
Be it Fire Spout or Pyroclasm or even Volcanic Fallout sometimes.
Oh, he just has it all. Yeah, this is a really interesting match, because right now, Michael Steinecke is doing a good deal, stabilizing this, stopping the bleeding and stuff, but still, he will need to close this game out at some point, and I don't see him winning the game anytime soon. Alexander Cole probably doesn't even have another Goblin Guide. I think it was Lavamancer after all. There's no way he's not playing it.
Yeah,
His
right.
hand must be like...
Land.
Isn't it like Boros Charm is land?
Land, and if he's lucky, Skullcrack.
Yeah.
But even with Skullcrack, Michael is so out of range.
Michael should be at 11 life, okay. No, okay. No, I think he should be at 12.
That's Worldly Council.
Ah, yeah.
Worldly Council from
Modern
Conflux.
Masters from Conflux.
Conflux or Modern Masters.
I think this is the one from Modern Masters reprint, though.
They have the same picture.
Do they really?
Yeah. I believe so.
Right. It's just not the one from Invasion Block.
Yeah,
That's for
Invasion
sure.
Block has a different frame.
Brain. Yeah. That's how you know.
Yeah, looks very favorable for Michael now.
Does it now? What does he
I
have
think
though?
so.
I don't.
It
see
doesn't
anything.
matter. He has so much life at this.
He doesn't have so much life.
six. It's turn 6, and he still has 12 life against two cards.
He doesn't have anything though.
Yeah. Whenever Michael draws anything, be it Bring to Light, Obstinate Ballot, or even Scape Shift, he can win.
Yeah, do you know why they play Worldly Council instead of Peer Through Depths? I also must say I would prefer the Peer.
Oh yeah, Worldly Council gets lands.
Well, yeah, but...
Gets lands, that's very important. And Obstinate Ballot.
Okay, for the Baloth, actually, I must say, man, after sideboarding, that's pretty sweet. I guess I can see it, but still, it's kind of maybe more cute than anything. Of course, you're cool if you're the first dude that's running it. Then you're like, yeah, check this shit out. Worldly Council, motherfuckers, but... Now that when you're just net decking it, it's not that awesome anymore. But I'm guessing it gets the job done right here. He's again mentioning, look at a bunch of cards. Has the black already. So Domain for 4. Impulse is back. For a long time, one of the hallmarks of library manipulation. Like every type of effect is measured up against Impulse from Visions. Such a classic. Oh, a Baloth. So strong.
Yeah, Alexander needs 3 more spells to win, basically. And he has just not enough turns in time.
No, now this...
The clock is too real.
The clock is really... The Baloth is just too strong. Completely turns this game around. Puts that big body on the board. Can close out himself. Doesn't even need to draw the Scape Shift again. That's just it. Michael Steinecke getting away from the fire. See the nice fit of 3? Oh no, maybe not. Alexander Kohl trying to come back, really burning him down. We don't know what's up with this. The life tag.
The Rift Bolt.
The Rift Bolt,
really
yeah,
does
man.
Damage. Yeah, this is really close.
Yeah, man, Alexander Kohl, he could be able to finish it out. He has 2 cards. What the hell is it? Probably some sort of a land that he's holding on to for Searing Blaze, but I don't know. He left it in, so now would be the time to draw it. Bam it on the Snapcaster. Michael Steinecke, nothing going on. Yeah, he seems to really be at 3. Riftbolt hits his face. Now the top deck. Doesn't top deck anything useful.
Yeah, that's a bolt from the top. What can Michael have? A Cryptic Command here.
Yes, with the command? Oh,
Yeah,
sick.
Probably one of the 2 he kept in after sideboarding.
Like I was saying, man, Cryptic commanding the bolt is pretty crap, but it's better than not commanding the bolt. Oh, another Rift Bolt. Is that going to be it?
That's 1 bolt in response.
And does he have Snapcaster Bolt?
He has another bolt.
Bolt. Oh.
So the burn player got burnt in the end.
Sick finish. Michael Steinecke burning him out in response. Sakura would have been lethal. Random why he chooses to crack it. I don't know what's up with that. So good.